My body was between the tracks while train passed over me, leaving both my legs amputated instantly. I miraculously survived, giving me a second life in this rare human life, which is God's unique and privileged gift for a spirit to take birth in overall creation of species of the universe. Myself, I belong to a London academic family from the state of Uttar Pradesh of India. I did it in mechanical. Thereafter, right from 1986, I had been in private industry in one of the prestigious group of India, Modi Group. Thereafter, I had been long in serving in the private industry. I was doing well. I had a very good, healthy, and normal life.
However, life is full of twists and turns. Man proposes, God disposes is an old saying, especially when one looks into the life of Mr. Anand Kumar Sharma. Born into a reputed academic family of Agra, his father, grandfather and uncles had been learned professors. Being the eldest son, his responsibilities towards his siblings were that of utmost love and concern. Being a shining student who excelled in sports and extracurricular activities too, he has natural inclination to become an engineer, and was successful when he qualified and graduated in mechanical engineering from one of the pioneer institute of country, National Institutes of Technology Allahabad. During those toughest and highly competitive times in 1986. Thereafter he served in a number of industries, debuting within the most prominent being the prestigious Modi Group in Delhi, where he successfully discharged his various responsibilities in versatile areas of plant and head office, to the entire satisfaction and utmost appreciation of his juniors, colleagues, seniors and the management for a long period, till 23rd of June 2003.
Somehow, unfortunately, in June 2003, I came under a train and I lost both my legs. So that was the turning point of my life. At that time my age was around 40 years and was very unfortunate. I just survived.
Mr. Anand cherished the opportunity to be reborn, but the tests of life came in waves.
Because I just became alone because my father was not there. I have no elder. I am the eldest, and of course wife and son. So from all this, and then of course this was such a fatal accident that I was going through shocks and sorrows. I was scattered and shattered. Was losing both the legs when you are a normal person, a very active person, and dancing and you singing person and so many things. Good life also. So it gave me a shock of my life, and I was in fact, and then this rude behavior, or you get the apathetic behavior of my blood family, it further caused me into hopelessness. And of course I was in the senses, but I was feeling that there was nobody to console me, or because 100% handicappedness was a big obstacle in my.
After losing his legs, desperate with 5+ years of apathetic treatment and continuous sabotages from his family, Mr. Anand decided to leave them, and tried to open his own path of fate.
During those last, at least not 19 years, I had been without any support. I had to live at very odd places. I will say many people who were not known to me during these 13 years when I was struggling, or I was studying from pillar to post. Many society people, they helped me by providing logistics, even by doing some little or medium financial help also. I remember one case when I was staying at a bus stop. I was sleeping and early in the morning at 5 o'clock, a young man, totally unknown to me, just came, woke me up, and uncle, and just he put around $200 in my hand, and I just got up from the sleep. So, and I was legless because when I sleep at the night, I had to remove both of my artificial legs. prosthetic. So in condition, I forget running. I can't even walk. I had to just slide with my both the hands. By the time I got up, I just kept on screaming, "Who are you? Who are you? Come back! Come back! Why this? Why this? Why this? Why this?" But that gentleman just sped away.
After starting his new life, Mr. Anand cherished all support and encouragement from the outside world, including a smartphone, which took him into the world and embraced it.
Before smartphone, I had a simple mobile without internet. It was limited to calls and SMSs only within India. I was totally out of touch from the activities on all sorts of social medias and overseas netizens. Once I had smartphone gifted to me in October 2020 by a very close friend of mine, I started using Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, etc. Since I already had some phone numbers of some old and new friends, I started getting connected with friends, guys, netizens, etc. exponentially, old and new ones both. That is how I slowly and one by one came in good contacts of numerous meaningful associates.
One day, in March 2022, Mr. Anand received an invitation letter on FB from a GPDN volunteer, Maya, who invited him to share any story about mental health. After learning about his current situation, Maya encouraged him that, if he would be open to sharing his inspirational story, the energy of love he had shared would come back to him and heal him physically and mentally. It happened to be his 59th birthday, and Maya told him that this age was a turning point for many people. She wished him well from then on. He promised to share his untold story of his life through a video. In order to solve a technical problem of recording, he asked a new friend met on the internet lately to photograph for him. Surprisingly, the friend who works for a well-known channel, 10 News, in India, immediately organized 2 exclusive shows for him in early April.
जी कुछ मेरी ऐसी अनफॉर्चुनेट ये एक्सीडेंट से पहले तो पैसा कोई पता मेरे पास भी नहीं
Bangladesh of India, and I myself did my BTech in 1986 from the Cleveland Institute of India, which is called National Institute of Technology.
In this way, he stands up for own dignity and move towards infinite possibilities.
Some of them highly generous like Adiji, you, GPDN, 10 News and few others, which has constantly been giving me more and more confidence and hopes for a feasible, safe, secured and deserving future. Now with some meaningful and significant initial support from worthy well-wishers, and by realigning with some old associates, I wish to foray into new horizons, no matter my family is there or not. The prime future plan is to rehabilitate myself with dignity.
And life and toward life. In fact, both these things play part in all of your births, previous births, this birth and next birth also. So I would say they both are complementary to each other. If you have good luck, then naturally your fate will be good. And if you are doing good deeds or bad deeds, accordingly your will be. It was my luck that I second chance, second life, but it has been some deeds, not in this birth, maybe in previous birth, that caused me a near such a fatal accident or a near death experience, which I just survived.
Mr. Anand is grateful for the love and warmth he has gained from this encounter in his life. He is grateful for the greater changes in his life when he opens his heart and shares it with others. There is a famous saying in the movie, Forrest Gump, life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Mr. Anand treats the special circumstance with a positive attitude and positive behavior. Not only he gained a lot of love and warmth, but also brought a good example to the world. Believe that his fate is getting better due to gratitude and good deeds. In the future, we will bring more beneficial and kind life stories. Welcome to subscribe to GPDN Report channel, and click the little bell to get new video updates. Your sharing and support are the actions of spreading good energies. Thanks for watching. See you next time.